Start.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, my fellow classmates and lecturer Dr. Zaiti. So before I begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dayang Nabilah Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Haji Awang Yahya. And my topic today is about doxing culture or practices. So the spelling for doxing is actually D-O-X-I-N-G or D-O-X-X-I-N-G. Doxing is defined as the practice of searching and publishing or identifying private information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. In other words, it's an online threat to your privacy. Although this practice has been around in the hacker community since the 1990s, it is now a major threat to anyone who uses the internet. When you dox someone, you are exposing their private information without consent for the whole country to see, or the neighboring country or other country. Such information are their full name, address, telephone number, email address, social media profile, place of work, details of relatives or family background, or anything else that may be used to identify the person or someone related to them. So when I explain this, can I see a number of hands? What do you understand? Do you understand about doxing? No one? No one? Not even familiar with the word doxing in general? Never. Basically, in short, the process is, you guys know viral culture, right?
Yes.
So between viral and cancel culture, you can identify doxing culture or practices. So as you know, viral culture is you circulate anything about a person, right? An individual. So when you dox, it's basically about exposing their information, like who is this person, where do they live, where do they work, and then next is the cancel culture, which is up to a society to either accept or cancel the individual. So before we move further, let us go back to the origins of doxing. There are two theories about the origin. Firstly, the word dox originates from the expression dropping docs, a hacker society, slang for collecting documents for the purpose of revenge. Or secondly, it comes from the word document. Because nowadays, if you use Google Docs, it's a short form for documents, right? So now, the word DOCS can be also DOX. I don't know why they use DOX. I haven't searched about that, sorry. The term surfaced in the 1990s when hacker would dox a rival out of spite. In this case, the doxing focused on identifying the hacker and his misdeeds and turning those details over to the authorities to get him arrested. The purpose of doxing is usually meant to embarrass the victim, draw criticism towards them, get revenge, or cause the victim physical harm. An example, in December 2017, you can search this example in Google. Swatting took place at the home of Andrew Finch. The 28-year-old gamer was shot dead by the police as a result of a SWAT attack that took place after doxing the gamer's address by his rival. This example is also another practice that is similar to doxing culture. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this second example. This doxing attack example happened in Brunei. Sometime in March 2020, a video was being circulated and posted in a social media platform, which gained a lot of attention that is being circulated to other social media platforms. Since then, people were starting to share his private information, such as his name, the school he went to, until he was being searched by the authority. He then got charged on the 22nd March of 2020 and got his name in a newspaper. Till this day, people know this video as, quote, "Ia punya soul ito," unquote, or the soulmate ka, sorry. And this Borneo Bulletin, in the title in Borneo Bulletin is Youth charged for posting video breaching peace. So what is the problem with doxing? As the example stated, it can lead to life-threatening mob attacks on individuals. Even an argument on social media can also escalate to false accusation and a hate campaign or viral and cancel culture. Doxing adds fuel to these disputes, leading to psychological destruction or even physical attacks. It takes cyberbullying to the next level. To conclude, there are steps or ways a person can avoid being doxed or at least minimize the risk. There are to increase private settings on social media, such as to limit the information you share on social media or online, and to make sure you only follow people that you recognize. Or secondly, to make another social media account. It is known as Finsta. Or create a unique. Second step is to vary the usernames on your social media. Create a unique usernames for the account that you make and avoid using your first and last in your handles. And for that, thank you for listening for my speech.